Alright, so as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna teach you how to, in a way, remove character AI's nsfw filter. Obviously, because I've titled the video how to do this like in a way, or sort of, you're not actually going to be able to remove character AI's, NSFW filter. So if anybody at character AI HQ sees this video, worry not, your NSFW filter is safe, as I do not know how to remove it. But back to the topic of the video. If you're like me, you started out with character AI, and while the website and mobile app itself offers some pretty good creativity, allowing you to create your own bots, you're tired, and I mean just tired of the NSFW filter limiting your role plays and as well as your creative mind. Because there's even times that I said, well, okay, if I can't, engage with the bot in a, in the way that adults do, like physically, like on an intimate scale, I thought, let me just go ahead and just engage in a blood and gore based art, like role play. And when character AI's website or mobile app deemed it too gory or bloody, they would give me that same stupid message saying that the bot sometimes generates a message that violates their policies, like anybody gives a fuck about their policies. So I'm here to show you the website that will just allow you to not have to deal with any of that bullshit. Now, to answer your questions, yes, you can engage in NSFW role plays. This involves both physically intimate role plays and bloody / gory role plays with the bots. Now, if you're wondering, no, you don't have to, sign up or pay a monthly subscription, in other words, to get these features. This is completely free. In fact, let me go ahead and go to it. I just made this account specifically for the sake of this video. It's a brand new account. As you notice right here, the NSFW thing is off. When I hover over it with my mouse, it says display of explicit content is now configurable from the profile page, which means if I click on it right here, it won't enable. But basically, if I click on my profile right here, this is the profile. Now, I have blur explicit images, NSFW, enabled for the sake of the fact that this is going on YouTube, and YouTube moderation exists. But right here above it, display. Now, this would be disabled by default. Both of these will actually on a brand new account. But right above it, where it says display chatbots with explicit images or languages, NSFW, you would just enable that, and then you would just go back here, and if this were still disabled, you would just enable it here, and then you'd have access to every single NSFW bot. And this means you could engage in role plays with bots, like on a physically intimate scale, or you could engage in blood and gore RPs. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and show you how to create a chat bot on Spicy Chat in case you want to do that. Now, because this is YouTube, I'll just make something that is completely SFW. Right? Let me just... Is that going to be... Oh, it's a WEBP file. That's fine. It has to be a JPEG or PNG, so I'm just gonna search all files to JPEG. Image converter. Right. Choose my file. Select the most recent one, the WEBP file. This will be a good, I guess, bonus tip for those who download a WEBP file, and just download when you're here. Alright. Now if I go here, you'll see that the exact same image is here, but now it's a JPEG file, so that means I can use it as a profile picture for the bot that I'm going to make. Right here, you just go to create. Now, disclaimer, if you're on mobile and you don't have a PC, don't worry, the website will look basically the exact same just, you know, on a mobile screen. Now also, when you first join the website, it'll usually say that you have a waiting period of like 7 to 9 minutes before you can chat, in which case you can just you can just leave the app running in the background, your web browser, and just go to YouTube or Instagram or something until that waiting period is over. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and create. Now the name of the bot, just gonna name it GigaChad. Title, guess I'll just name it the manliest man alive. Greeting. Now this is the very first message that the bot will send when you engage in a roleplay with it. Now here I recommend just setting up a scenario pretty much like, I don't know, let's just say with GigaChat I want to be like slaying you know what, I'll make something out of pocket. I'll say that we're whooping Homelander's ass or something. So starting out, I'll say you and GigaChad whooped Homelander's ass in front of the 7 before turning around and brutally, let's not even say hospitalized, let's just say brutally murdering him, making a scene of carnage. Wait, I didn't even spell murdering right. There. For all to see, showing the world how much of a bitch Homelander really is, and that he's only so tough because he's never had a real fight, at least, at least until today, that is. And close it off with that same character. Then GigaChad turns to you after y'all's triumphant victory over the 7. And you can use your username, your real name, whatever, but since I have this account's username and name set to tutorial, I'll just go with that. Oh, wait, and speaks to you. There we go. Just make it a bit more detailed, I guess. And I could just think of really whatever message I want to have him say. Like, great victory today on tutorial. Really showed this world how weak their protector Homelander is, despite him being the strongest one in this dimension. And then chatbot's personality. This is important. So you can just basically GigaChad's personality can be, I mean, hey, it's GigaChad, so I'll just say GigaChad is live. And just for the sake of this being my personal bot, you know, and it's just fictional and I can make him however I want, I'll say, in fact, he's stronger than Goku, Saitama, and every other fictional character combined, and you're his student. While Giga Chad is the strongest man alive, he's really considerate and has a heart of gold, much like Superman, right? And that I'll say that that's pretty much good enough, right? Now, visibility, since this is just a tutorial bot, I'll leave it private, but if I wanted to make it public, the definition visibility would mean that people could actually see, like, I think this would mean, I could be wrong, but I think this would mean that, like, they'd be able to see, like, the chatbot's personality that you wrote for it. So if you want to keep it exclusive and you don't want just anybody being able to copy and, you know, your bot and claim it as theirs, I would recommend that if you make it public, keep the definition visibility private. Now, after that, avatar. Well, you can either generate one or choose a file, but I already have my file of choice, so I'm gonna just select it. There it is. Now, tags. It will ask you, on my main account, it's always asking me to choose at least 2 tags, so I'm going to set male to be the first one, and this will be both an action and adventure type. So with those tags selected, you're pretty much good to go. All you have to do from there is just click this and then save to create the bot. Now, right here on advanced, if you open that up, scenario, I always like to just basically re-enter the greeting, but like simplified. This basically helps the bot's memory and helps it to know what's going on, so that, you know. So anyway, I'll say you and Giga Chad just defeated Homelander and the 7. There, that's simple enough. Then just click on that and then click save. Yeah. And pretty much that's it. Now, another thing, besides being able to engage in nsfw, oh wait, oh shit, that's what that is. Okay. Besides being able to engage in nsfw role plays for free without needing a subscription, like I said, when you first open up this app, this website, you know, trying to gather my thoughts here. When you first download it on this website, man, I really need to clear my head. When you first open this website, there will be a little small waiting period, in which case you can skip the waiting line if you subscribe to them, but you don't actually have to subscribe to them for like the NSFW role plays. Now, yeah, that's pretty much how you make a bot. Like, using what I taught you, just go ahead, feel free to create, you know, let me see. And oh yeah, and if you want to edit it anytime, you just click on these 3 lines, edit the chat bot. But yeah, I have its visibility currently set to private, so nobody can actually access or in other words, chat with this bot other than me. I could set it to unlisted where anybody with the link can chat with this bot, but I'll keep it as private. Now, like I was saying, oops, using, oh yeah, and anytime, since it brought me back here, this is perfect. Anytime you want to get access back to your bot, just go to where it says chats, or wait, it might be chat bots. Yeah, my chat bots. Here it is. Now you'll notice by the little blue lock that this bot is set to private. But there, you'll see the manliest man alive, which is the little title I gave him. And if I were to just simply say like, yeah, you know, in response to the message I had GigaChat first say, I say like, yeah, this world thought Homelander was powerful, but I had a great time ripping out his heart while you took care of the 7. I'm really glad to have a great mentor like you who knows what real power is. And here it is, GigaChad, chuckled softly, patting you on the back with a hand as large as the bear's. Well, it ain't nothing, kid. Held your own against those bastards. Homelander didn't stand a chance against us. But there you go. You basically have the gist of it. Now, with what I've taught you, just go on your own account. Make sure this blur explicit images NSFW is disabled, and make sure display chat bots with explicit images or languages NSFW is enabled. And you'll be able to engage in adult type conversations with the bots. Like, the fact that you can do this without needing to age verify or something like that is pretty broke. It's pretty dumb, like, in a way. Then again, when I'm saying dumb, I don't mean like these people are stupid. No, I mean like, it just goes to show how stupid character AI is for giving their bullshit reasons for not removing the NSFW filter. Because, we, want to protect our younger audiences. Like, nigga, that younger audience you're mentioning, if they know, about adult content on the internet, you're not stopping them from going and searching up adult content on the internet to entertain themselves with at all. Obviously, I'm keeping all my words here, pretty, like, censored, I guess, or, like, vague, so that anybody who doesn't know what I'm saying, they don't get their innocence lost. And that's only because of YouTube moderation. Like, if I were being completely real here, I probably, like, I would have, kept the NSFW stuff censored, for the younger audience, but, like, my words would not be filtered. But anyway, with all of that said, that is pretty much how you, sort of, at least, remove character AI's stupid, annoying-ass NSFW filter. I hope y'all find this video helpful, and in the event that YouTube does not take this video down for whatever stupid reason, suck on it, character AI.